Hello, welcome to my channel. Let's solve the LeetCode problem. Number of ways where square of number is equal to product of two numbers. So, given two arrays of integers nums1 and nums2, return the number of triplets from type 1 and type 2 under the following rules. So, the type 1 is like ijk pair such that nums1 I square equals to product of nums2 j and nums2 k, where I lies between 0 to nums1 length and j is less than k less than nums2 dot length. Similarly, for type 2 it's reverse, like nums2 I square is equals to product of nums1 j into nums1 k, and I lie between nums2 0 to nums2 length and j less than k less than nums1 dot length. So here in this example 1 we have 7 4 in nums1 and 5 2 8 9. So if we multiply 7 into 7, is there two number which is 7 7? No. So this is not possible. Similarly 4 if we multiply 2 times, so it becomes 16. So there is a pair like 2 8. If we multiply this 2 times, so this becomes 16. So there is a one pair, triplet pair 1 1 2, where this is. So answer is 1. Similarly for this example, let's understand over here. So we can take this I 0. In case of I 0, we can have like one pair like 0 comma 1 like jk, and then 0 comma 2 which is also one product, and similarly we can take 1 comma 2. So this is for I 0, I equals to 0. So these are the three pairs for I equal to 0. Similarly I equals to 1 is also 1 and the product of 2 j is possible. So similarly 3 from here. Now the reverse, the for nums2, if we try this, there is only one pair. Like if we iterate from this, like I is 0 1 and 2, and here we will get only one pair 0 comma 1 which is product 1. Similarly here 1 1. So total we have 3 plus 3 plus 3 pairs. So total we have 9 pairs, 9 triplets. So how we will solve this problem? So first of all, we will solve this using a brute force approach, like loop over 3 for loops, and like run one for loop for nums1 for I and nums2 for loop for j and k will start from j plus 1 and check all the product of j and k number, like nums1 of I is into nums, like a square of nums1 of I is equals to nums2 of j and nums2 of k. If it is possible, then keep a counter and increment that counter, and same we need to do for nums2, like for like here nums2 of I equals to nums1 of j. So this solution will be O of n cube. So if we see the constraint of the problem, like nums1 length and nums2 length is 10 to the power 3. If we try to solve this O of n cube, that will be TLE, because 10 to the power 9 definitely will be TLE. So can we further optimize this? So for optimization, what we will do, we will store this product like a square of array into a hash map and with the frequency, so that we will multiply that frequency whenever we find. So we will first scan through this and create a map. So let's say we will create a map. The square of 1 is 1 itself and its count 2 times. So we will create a map for nums1 square. Then we will iterate from j equals to 0 to nums2 dot length, and similarly k equals to j plus 1 to nums2 dot length, and we will check if nums2 of j into nums2 of k, if the product, the map is contained. If map contained, we will pick that value and then multiply, increment into the count, that count. So we will continue try for all the pairs, so we will get. So here this loop will run like 1 0 0. So let's understand here more. 0 0 0 1. So we will get 2, and then 0 1, basically 0 2 we will get 2, and then 1 2 we will also get the 2. So this is 6 for nums1 nums2. Now reverse way. So in reverse way, the map will be, the product is key is 1 and it occurs 3 times, and we will have only one pair 0 comma 1, and we will get 3 from the map. So, this is again 6 plus 3 which is 9. So, this is how we will implement. So, let us start the implementation first. So, for the implementation we will need a map. So, one more important thing here to note that we are doing the storing the square as a key, and the nums I and nums j is a 10 to the power 5. So, if we take the square of this number, this will be integer overflow. So, we can't take our key as an integer, we need to take our key as a long to avoid the into overflow. So, we will take the long, and the count is okay to as take as integer, but we can take long as well, there is no issue. Long and then map, and this will be new hash map. Now, we will iterate through, let us say first nums1 itself, long number in nums1 and update in map dot put with n value n star n comma map dot get or default. If it is already added, then take that previous value. If not added, then we will initialize from the 0 and plus 1 like we found this. So, this is how we will create the map first. Now, we need a variable count which will count the number of ways triplet. So, let it call it okay. So, now we will iterate from int j equals to 0, j less than nums2 dot length minus 1 and j plus plus. Similarly, we will run another loop for int k equals to j plus 1, because we need to satisfy the condition where k is always greater than j. So, k plus 1, now k plus plus and k is also less than nums2 dot length. So, this is how this will work. Now, we will create a let us say product of nums. So, first for creating a product, if we are multiplying two number, again this numbers can be into overflow. So, first we will typecast the one of the number to long, so that the multiplication will happen to as a long multiplication, not the int. So, now it will be good. So, this is here nums2 and now is k. So, this we now we will check if map dot contains key for product, then we will take the value and add into the count from map dot get the product, the value of the associated to the prod key. So, we will add into the count. So, this way we will get the number of base in the from the type 1 first. So, for type 2 we need to repeat the same code. So, why can't we make a helper method and make use of that? So, this will be private int and let us say helper, and this will get int array of let us say nums1 and nums2 itself, int nums2, and now this is how we will return the count for the one case. So, now we need to return from helper, first we will call for nums1 nums2, and similarly we will call helper method by swapping this nums2 and nums1, so that this will repeated code will be not needed. So, here this will work here, let us just check it, and we are getting from here this we typecast here. So, let us compile the code first and see if it is working or not. So, there is a compilation error in helper method call. So, it is incompatible type. So, this is the mistake, this should be array only, not the nums2 integer. So, let us see, there is another possibly lossy conversion. So, here incompatible types of this. So, this should be, let us take the integer because count is not that much, and there is says that the long is this should be long, my bad. So, let us compile it again, and it is I guess compiled successfully, now is judging and we are getting the correct answer. So, let us submit the solution and see if it is passed. So, it is accepted. So, what is the time complexity of this solution? So, if you see this loop run sequentially with this for two nested for loop. So, hence the time complexity of this solution is O of n square, and the space in also O of n. So, if you like my solution, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.